So I hope you can, everybody can see my screen with the Essens travel homepage. I will just check it. Sorry for that, because this is not so often to explain. So do you see it, my screen with Essens travel, please? You can write me. Okay, perfect. Very good. So I will just change the screen. So the screen, we can say, consists from 3 parts. The first part here is just for the searching of air tickets. This is my last part, where I will explain how to use it the best. I will start from the bottom. In this bottom part, you can see, if you click here, the success stories of the best sellers of the air tickets in the group of Essens. Some of them sold more than 100 tickets, so you can see it if you want, but it's not necessary now. The middle part of the homepage, you can see, I think, the best articles with some inspirations for the destinations. We would like to change continuously once a week or once bi-weekly. We will change the banners, but the main part would like to show you is a blog. In this part, you can see, and in this moment, you can find more than 300 articles split it to the many categories. Islands, castle and palaces, sport, gastronomy, and entertainment. Or you can use full search, that you can put some word what you can find, you can put here. So for example, if I will click on the kids, here we can see all the articles regarding to where you can spend some time with your kids, where there's some entertainment for them. Is articles with the inspiration about the destinations, what you can see, that what you can feel or taste on all these destinations. Some of articles about islands, sports, gastronomy, and the last part is entertainment. Entertainment mainly, for example, some sports or some shows like motor show in some cities and so on. I would like to say that in this blog, we would like to put every week new article, 1 or 2. Now we are preparing 2 or 3 news, like parks in Orlando, about the Cyprus, and some other categories. The travel blog as such is mainly for some advice how to travel, for example, about the luggages and so on. The last part I would like to say you or show you, it's all the travel blog. You can split also for the continents. If you will click, for example, for Australia, you can see all the articles about this destination. The last part is, if you will put, for example, Fiji, you can put a search. Now you can find the article. If the article is there, you will find the article with the Fiji. So I think it is nice. If you will click on to the destination or to the article, you can see the information about the place, photographs, or other, I think, very important information. Now, if I will go back to the main part of the site, is how to find the best air tickets. I would like to start with in the middle with the button best deals or action prices, or how to call it. If we will click on this this button, you can see all the destinations around the world from London, but you can put also another airports, like departure airports. And now you can see all the destinations set up based on the popularity. You can also, I think, set up all the cards, or how to call it, based on the price. Just you can put here sorting and search parameters like additional. You can put sort order by price, and all the destinations will change based on the price. But I recommend based on the popularity. Popularity means the most searched destinations from your country. Now I would like to show you something more in more detail. There is a time frame from the London to the many destinations here. In this moment, we have in the database around 200 destinations in the cache, so we can go down. Now, if I will go back, there's a tip how to set up more customized search as you want. You can put click here on the period. So you can see the flexible period. Flexible period means, for example, in this moment is that you would like to find some destinations or price for air tickets from 2nd of November this year till 17th of May of next year. So this is wide range, like 7 months. And during this 7 months, our system will try to find the cheapest or the best air tickets. Now you can also adjust this time frame. For example, you would like to go somewhere from 10 to 14 days. So the first you will set up here number of nights, 10 to 14 nights, and here. For example, January and February, during these 2 months, you will just click here from the 1st of January. You can see here the starting date. And now here, if you will click in the end of February, now you can set up this time frame for 2 months for 10 to 14 days or nights. And now all destinations will try to find the best prices in this period for 10 to 14 nights. You can play it with this, or for example, only 1 month, you can change the number of nights. So in this moment, you can try to find the best system. How to find the best price versus destinations. I think this is more like inspiration. Of course, in this search parameters, you can also put your budget. So I try to find some air tickets in range from, for example, 100 or 80 to 137. So you can see here filtering the destinations only between these two borders from 81 to 137, no more, no less. So you can play it. So this is my first advice. If you are just trying to find, you have some budget, or you have some plus minus found the destinations, you can play with it. So you can put time or time frame. Of course, you can add additional departure airport. This functionality is now completely new, and I think it's very nice to trying to find the best price versus destinations. If I will go back to the main page, you can see the button here. So under this button, you can see 200 destinations, and you can play with the time frame and the departure. Our new platform here is just not about the system, but we also put new providers, new partners who offer or who can give us the content with the air tickets. So now you can see really much better prices than 3, 4 months or 1 month ago. You can try it, you can see it. Now, the basic search for the air tickets. I would like to show you there is some functionalities. The first is you can set up here round trip or one-way trip, or with transfer or direct flights. You can change it here. Here you can put maximum, or my recommendation is, for example, maximum 6 departure airports, or only 1, or this based on you. But you can put, for example, 6 here. If I let the London, I will put, for example, New York. And here, again, you can use, again, flexible period, as I show you in the here in the best prices. Now you can, if you will put a flexible period that you would like to stay in New York, for example, from 6 to 10 days or nights, or some flexible term, some time frame. Again, the system will try to find the best price in this period. But I think more often you will use the exact period, so you know exactly the final destination, and you know exactly time when you would like to fly. So for now, I would like to put, for example, from 16 to 22 for 1 week period. Very important is, if you will set up the time frame here, you can see the new one. There is a starting date, and if I will try to put how long time I would like to stay, here you can see the number of nights. So now this is 6 nights from Monday to Sunday. Here, passengers. You can click on here, and again, you can put the number of passengers, adult, children, or infants. Maximum for this part is, we can say, is 9 person. If it's more, please just give us offline order, and we can manage it. Here also is a new functionality. You can just trying to find if you would like to fly with the business or economy class. Now, if I will click here, in this moment you can see that you will fly from London to the New York from 16th to 22nd of December for 1 person in economy class. Here is a circle. If the circle is working, so there's still, we would like to try to find all the parts, all tickets from all our providers. For this moment, we have 7 different partners, providers with the air tickets content. We have 2 more, which is now on the pipeline, and now we trying to connect very smoothly, and I think as soon as possible, these new 2 partners. Now, the list of the tickets, there's a recommended. It means this is the best ratio price versus time. Cheap flights is always cheapest flight in this time period to the destination, and this is a fast flight. Means I think this is the fastest as possible. I think usually it's a non-stop. Then you can see the other air tickets here. So now, what is also new, if I will click to my favorite air ticket, just we have to wait. There's now is online checking directly to the airline if the air ticket is still available with the same price. So in this moment, you can see that in this part you can add baggage. Now is 0 pieces checked baggage, 1 carry-on. So I can click on it, and I can put 1 or maybe 2 if it's 2 person. And now here you can see the price for each baggage more, and this is a total price including the price with the air ticket. If I will confirm it, you can see here the change. Then you can see the 1 pieces checked, 1 carry-on for direction to the New York, and also direct back from New York to the London. Again, if you would like to change it, you will click now change, not add, but change. And you can also put the minus. So now it's again without checked baggage. Now, in this part, you have also like different option how to fly back. Most of them is without any price change. You can see here it's a +0, means this is the air tickets is for the same price, but you can choose a different fly back home. Now it's in the morning, in the evening, or now it's flying with another airline. So here you can choose the different, you can say 3 or 4 flying back to the London. I will click back. I will show you what is new one. For example, if I will go to the New York, for example, with American Airlines, here's also possibility to choose a different way back. Or, I'm sorry, I will just take another one here. No, one more time. It's here. Yeah. So now, for example, you can see that this is direct flight from London to the New York back. You will fly with the Iberia with some 4 hours transfer in Madrid, for example. What is important? Important is that you can see the number of points you can get for the 1 person from this air ticket. We agreed with the management of Essens that till next end of the next week, means 10th of November, you will get double number of points than usually. So in this moment, all low cost is not 10 points, but this is 20 points. And now the other means normal GDS airlines is not for every 8 euro is 1 point, but it's every 4 euro is 1 point. So in this moment, you can see, if you will see this amount, you will get 130 points. If I will click here to buy it. I would like to say that this price is final. There's no change of the price. It's the system is not prepared that in this part can change it. No, now you can see the final price, which is 522 euros. Of course, you will see the price in pounds, of course. So the complete order here, we can say the last page of the order is the first part is summary of the air ticket. You can see the departure and arrival day, the airline, I think the time of the flight, if it's their direct or if it's some transfer, how long time is the transfer airport. In this moment, this is Madrid. Or you can see, click here, and you can see what is the ticket price, airport taxes, and our service fee and the total. Here you have to put your personal data, which is title, name, surname, date of birth, and here you can you have to put your email and the phone number, which is very important for the airline. If something changed, then airline will inform you via email or via SMSs. If we can fill it, you will just put I agree with the business transport and pay. Then you are transferring to the payment gate of Essens, and then of course you can pay with your credit card or with the commissions or combinations, part of the commissions and part of by your credit card. So if I will go back, I think it was very important is to say that some every time you can see how many points you will receive for each air ticket, like here or here, of course. And I think what is important, I think that 80% of airlines, which is connected directly now with us, you can add the baggage. If is there some airline without the possibility to buy luggage online, you can ask us during the procedure and during the chat, for example, here, and we will inform you immediately how cost is the additional baggage, and we will arrange it for you. So I think that there is the now I think what is important to say that if you will use this search how to find the best tickets, you will get the points. The value of the points is the same like value if you will sell another products of Essens. This is the same price. And what is important is you can offer to sell the air tickets for the third parties. So as I showed you here in the bottom, the success stories, I think everyone from them they sold their tickets for the third parties. So yesterday many people asked me, is it possible to pay with the different credit cards here? Yes, of course, but it's after your login, so you will collect all the points from this sold tickets for the third parties, which is not in the group of Essens, your friends, family, and so on. So I think this is very important information that you can use this tool also as a sell tool, not just for you, but also for the other people. Now I will switch off my screen, and now is the time for your questions. So there's many questions. Just give me a second. I will go here. Yeah. Ashan Baruch, the question is, can we sell air tickets to our customers? Yes, of course. So you can sell the tickets for the third parties. You will put the name of the passenger. It's not necessary to be you. It could be another person. Okay. So I'm sorry because just I'm asking. The connection now is good. It was bad on only during my presentation. Now it's good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, of course, I don't start my camera because I would like to save my internet connection and yours, because if this video is, I think there's much more stable internet. Okay, I will go through the questions. Okay. There is a question. I had a few questions about APTA. It is how do we answer a question like that? I don't know what it's mean APTA. This is like OTA or yeah. Will there be more departures in the future? We are in South Wales and the UK. Nearest is London. Yeah, I think that if you will use the direct or exact time, you can put any airport departure to the other destinations. Only the best deals. There's a cache which is 200 destinations, which is only closed database. But if you will use the direct time, so you will know exactly from where to final destination and exact days, you can find all around the world. So you can put your local departure airport. Another question is, can we get the connecting flight from Cardiff to London for kickoff 2020? Of course, you can put the Cardiff as a departure and the London like final destinations. You will put exact time, and you can find all the flights which is able now. Yeah, can customer book their own flights through your website, through our website? Means your customer, if you will give them your login, I don't know how it works if you will sell another product, but if it's useful to use your login, yes, of course, they can log in to the system and they can buy the tickets. They just sign up as a member or do with I think that Claire, the question is they could just sign up as a member or do it with them. I don't know what is the standard practice, but the practice is the same if you want to sell another product. If you will give them your login, I think that they can see everything. But I think you can ask Dalibor or the other operational managers how to make it. But of course, you can do it. Another question is, can we do price match? I don't know what do you mean price match. Now, if you will see the prices, you can compare it. I think, of course, it's not possible that 1 billion flights that every time will be the cheapest. But I think now the price was set up very good. And now if you will calculate it also with the points, I believe it's always better than to use another site. Just about the London kickoff, I don't know exactly the time and departure and arrival. I think you can ask Michal Merta. Yeah, and Maria put yes, customers can book flights if you give them your airshop link. She tested, so it works. Claire asked me when will the website be ready. The website is ready. So now you can see if you will log in. Now you will see this website in the new cloud, we can say, and you can test it. So it means not test it. You can use it in real, but you can compare, for example, prices. Maybe from the yesterday questions, if somebody would like to fly, for example, with the animals like dogs or cats, we can manage it for you offline. So before that you will buy a ticket, please ask us and we will manage it. We will get all the information around, because with the animals is sometimes it's tricky. Because, for example, for the dogs, it's my personal experience. If the dog is very small, you can take it to the cabin. If it is bigger, you can put in the cage to the special equipment in the plane. So we can manage it for you. This is the same like if you would like to travel with a golf bag or a bicycle and so on. So every time we can manage it for you. Is there any other questions, please? The question is, what is the telephone number? Yeah, means you mean the info line? Nicola, do you mean the info line? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the info line is and the check the phone number. But my experience is better to use a chat. It's much more flexible, for free, and I think this is not mishmash. So it can, if you can see your instruction, it's much better to if you will use chat with us, which is much, I think, much more comfortable for you and for us. Of course, you can use email if there is some longer text. You can put to the email, and we have a SLA. Just for your information, in English, our customer desk is working 7 days a week, from 7 to midnight. So it means that I think it's good time for everybody. Only during the night, from midnight till 7 a.m., there is a collecting of chats or emails, and in the morning we will answer maximum in 1 hour. During the day, we would like to answer maximum for 5 minutes with the email, and the chat we try to answer immediately. So is there any other questions from your side, please? Yeah. Rachel asked me, is there a chat set up for travel? You mean the chat in the Essens travel? Means in the right corner down? Yeah. Yeah, to the Gibraltar. Of course, if you will use the search now, you can put any departure airport to any destinations if you will use the exact time. So every time, because we are connecting to the worldwide partners, and they have a content to the all destinations. Just test it and try it to find the best air tickets for you. Oh yeah, Rachel. Yeah, there is a chat online. If you will open Essens travel website, if you log in and you will open the site, and the right corner down, you can see chat. There's an online. This is like the small white window, and if you will click here online, maybe I can share the screen. I can share the screen, and I will show you the chat. here you can see the chat online. If you will click here, you will just write here, and our service desk, our colleagues will answer you immediately as in working hours, as I inform you during the last question here. So live chat is here. So yeah, okay. You will come, Rachel. Len, our customer protective the online goes, but yes, of course. If something happened, I think this is airline has to solve it, or insurance. If you would like to be insured, just ask us and we can manage it. But of course, you know, sometimes it's very difficult to predict that some problem with the airline flights or the airline as such. But I think this is a standard situation. If we will buy the air tickets in Skyscanner, Kayak, Momondo, or Essens Travel, you have insured in the same level. Nicola asked me if we will get a complete travel insurance. Of course, this type of service is offline. Just if you would like to be insured, just send us this request via chat or email or the timing, and we can manage it for you. We'll just need some personal data, of course. Yeah, Rachel asked me about the package holidays. For now, we changed the platform as such for air tickets, and we have a plan and pipeline, and the first quarter 2020 we will put also booking.com as a partner for hotels. So it means that then you can combine your flight and the hotels. So just we are now negotiate with the last part of the contract, and you can see in this Essens Travel complete content from the booking. We decided about the booking because booking has, although I think, enough content around the world, and I believe that the content is with the booking is enough. Okay, I'm glad that you're excited. It's nice. And of course, now this webinar, we would like to make new webinars maybe in a short time, every time when we will put some new functionality, something new for you, just to be informed that, for example, we put hotels, or we would like to put also the packages, maybe new functionality about the air tickets, that we have a new provider, you can change, you can check it, and so on. So I think that every month we will make some like small webinar, like for 10 minutes max, just not waste your time, and just for you to be informed what is new, and in the travel part to use on a maximum of the possibility of the site. Yeah, we really did all these changes to be more how to say more smooth and more, I think, the simply to buy the ticket. And in the same way, we would like to offer the hotels and the other content. We also thinking about the how to say enjoyments that you can buy. For example, diving with the sharks, or I don't know, climbing somewhere. But I think for this moment is a step number 3. We would like to really fine tune the air tickets and then hotels. And then if you will see that this is enough, this is not such to add something more, we will add new functionalities. And of course, if you will see, for example, the content in a blog, if you will see that you will need some more information about something regarding the traveling, or if you have exciting some how to say exciting some story what you saw or what you lived there, it's very nice. You will send to us, and we will put to the blog your stories too. Or if you want something more to explain how to travel with the animals or with some sport goods, we will put also there if it's not enough now. Okay, so if there is no more questions, thank you very much for your time. This is really late. In the Czech Republic, it's almost 10 p.m. So thank you very much, and I hope that I will inform you soon about some new functionalities on the website. Thank you very much, and have a nice evening.